we could say we're off the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, against the 18th ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Huskers will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will get the first swing today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Looking to pass. It's Eller. That's reeled in. It's Pena. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback operating an empty set. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Aller. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And Indy Lions will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, this is one we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Toss play to the running back going left. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in your Kirk in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Third down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Looking deep on the scramble. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Caught near the goal line. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Back to throw. It's Raiola. That's caught. It's Hunter. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quick completion to the tight end. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense are happy to take the result of that play. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. They go with a short shovel pass. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. In the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Eller. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. To bootleg here. Caught near the sticks. It's Pena. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. Tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Running back grabs it on a screen. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
The sure hands. It's Hunter. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Cornhuskers moving quickly down the field here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
1st and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the Huskers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And now the try here for the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Allen. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Hunter. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
And it's hauled in way downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half.
And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him with the 47.
He's hurt. Back rounds, 2 running backs hurt. I do cheese. My cheese. Cheese boy. There's some lychee too. I'm a big cheese ball. Oh,
So cute.
he's so cute. Hi, Cheesy. Hi, Cheesy. Aren't you passy little honey boy? Oh, you're a sweet little man. You're the sweetest little man, aren't you? Aren't you sweet, honey? Oh, you're a precious little boy.
Yeah,
You're a sweet little monkey.
precious.
You're little monkey chunks. You sweet little boy. Hi. Hi, big blue eyes. Hi. Hi, monkey.
He just woke up.
Hi, Chunks.
Huh? Yeah. I don't know.
Chunky monk.
Hi.
Hi, Pooper Scoops.
Hey, where's Stitch?
This Bubba?
Stitch is on the ground there.
I'll give him Stitch. He likes Stitch.
Nice Stitch.
He likes Stitch.
Hi, Poops. Hi, Poo Poo. There's Stitchola. Need a diaper change, bunny. You're a little pea bunny. Oh, you're a sweet man. Sweet, 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 sweet man.
Enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Little Chunkster Monster. Chunkster
The
Monster.
Cornhuskers looking to keep this drive rolling.
Why is a little Chunkster Monster here?
To the air, it's Raiola. Defense is coming after him. With sure hands, it's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march, moves on. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The Cornhuskers line it up with 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in the bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Now we let go.
Going off play action. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man.
Touchdown, Nebraska. They connect for 6. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Nobody's loving this.
Just take a knee. Drive will start at
He's
the
just totally
25-yard
chill.
line.
Are you totally chill, bud?
And the first play of the drive now from
Are
the
you
25.
chill, body?
Looking downfield, it's Aller. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but
Why are they doing that?
strange things do happen in
They're
college
getting
football.
pumped for the 4th quarter here.
3rd down play for this
Good,
offense.
implicated game.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a
You know
long
what number
way
we
to go,
have?
but maybe a little momentum
What's a 2
here.
and a 1?
Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
20.
It's Hudson.
2 and a
That's
1.
another
20.
positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to
Penn
win it. So you
State,
got to keep moving here
They need to
and
get 2
keep taking those
touchdowns
shots
and 2 extra
downfield.
points to tie.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He
This
stopped,
is
but he gets a first down.
not happening.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Let him run.
The offense with 5 receivers now,
Let him
empty
run.
backfield.
I'm not worried about that. Little man,
Takes the snap
little
and
man,
takes
little
off on the
man.
run. Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
We're going to have to score quick here because
Looking downfield. It's Allen.
that time is
He's running
going.
out of time here. Nowhere to go.
Another
The
fumble.
ball knocked loose. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
They're
The
dominating this
offensive
game.
staff just took a collective sigh of relief.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Okay, he's down. Perfect. Moving back a little bit.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second
What?
down now after the sack.
See the guy, see that little circle that's going around, that green one? Whoever, so I'm the guy right in the
And
middle.
the quarterback looking to make a play through
But then
the
I'll
air.
switch, and I'm this guy out on the
With the
end.
catch, it's Allen.
Ooh,
Tackled quickly
we had a
after the
tackle on that,
catch.
huh?
He'll be short of the marker. Ninth
No, he
play
likes
of the
that kind of
drive coming up.
defense.
This is a tough third and long.
You know he's proud
And
of
the
his
back now
skills.
goes in motion. On third down,
Go, big
he
birdie,
drops to
Jimmy.
throw. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back.
Cover
The
them
most
sticks, boys.
important
Cover them
thing is
sticks. Let's win this
tackling
game
this
right here.
offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
Birdie Judy with a big push.
Looking downfield near the end zone.
He caught it.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Oh,
That's a
that's
crucial
too
score for makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this
No, but
very
we can do-
interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Yeah.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field.
Gotta get
Suddenly,
through.
this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
I don't need a lot for Christmas.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Fires it to the wideout. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Huskers pick up enough yardage for a first down.
What?
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Come again? 25. Who's 25? Did you see a number 25?
The Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Leaning on the run game here late. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
The line.
Now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. To throw against Wyola. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
What?
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And a handoff as they run the counter play.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Going with the old counter run here. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This is a chance to extend the lead deep here in the 4th quarter. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put...
A pillow?
I want another one for his head.
Which way do you want him? Just head over this way?
No.
Well, I don't know what you're doing, honey.
This way.
Okay. Here comes Big Chonksky. Say hello, Chonkles. Say hello, Chonkleston. You can kind of get him up a little bit more.
I can't.
I kind of scoot.
Chucky's really playing with my heel.
Points up here for the offense.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here?
He's almost done.
Scanning the field. It's Allen.
He's a big chance.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
What?
They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws to the tight end. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Domination. What a team, Leach. What a team. There you go. That's good. That's a good position. Doody poo. Doody doody poo. Doody doody poo. Doody 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 poo. Poo doo poo doo. Dude, we have cleaned up on the offensive line. We've got a whole offensive line. Rexanonymous Guthrie. Rexanonymous. Rexanonymous. Remember the Geronimo. Is Donnie done? Okay, hold on. Oh. What? Take him back?
No, I want to do this. She has to burp. She has to burp.
Yep, I'll burp him.
Yeah.
Come here, poo-poo.
But you give it back to me.
Let's get a big woman for the Morty.
Give it back to me, okay? Ooh, Daddy, I'm going to give it back to him.
You see Fat Rule? You see Coach Fat Rule?
Daddy, they're giving me Noah back.
I'm gonna change his bunny real quick. You wanna go get a diaper? You can change his Nope.